This is Machu Picchu, and this is Begonia. Let me tell you how we got here. Today we're taking somebody to Machu Picchu who's lived in Cusco, which is only 3 hours away her entire life and never been able to go. Okay, this is all happening because of my friend here. She found Begonia. Is that yes. Correcto? Begonia is her friend's cousin, correct?
Yeah, sure.
And she's lived here her whole life and never been able to go up to Machu Picchu. So we're gonna be able to take her up today. Well, tomorrow technically. I'm in a taxi on my way over to meet Begonia for the first time. I haven't even gotten to meet her yet. Hola! Primero tiempo. Oh, qué bien. Emocionado. Bien listo. Vamos, y lo siento porque solo hablo un poco español. Solo un poco.
No hay problema.
Allow me to lay out this journey real quick. Cusco is a city in the Peruvian Andes that sits at 3,400 meters or 11,000 feet in altitude. Yeah, it's high. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna do a mile run. And I just finished the warm up and I'm already gassed. Surprisingly, the population of this city is nearing 500,000 people though. It's not only the highest, but the biggest mountain city I've ever been to. From here, we'll take a taxi to Urubamba, where Mayka, my lovely Airbnb host, is giving us a free night in a hotel she owns there. Then the next morning, we'll wake up around 4:45 and head out by taxi to Ollantaytambo, where we'll catch a scenic train ride through the Andes Mountains on our way to Aguascalientes. Here, we'll begin our 5-mile or 8-kilometer hike to Machu Picchu. However, on this first taxi ride, we take a few unexpected stops. So we stopped at a little shop on the way out to Urubamba where we're staying for the night. Our taxi driver must know the shop owner. Hola, ¿qué tal? Eso es para cena después.
Ajá, para comer.
So in Cusco, they eat guinea pigs normally. And this is apparently the Guinea Pig House. And I would imagine these are on the plate later this week. Come here. I'm not gonna eat you. I'm a vegetarian. Oh, look at the little ones. Run, you can make it out of here. These are little stoves. You put fire in here and then it heats this. Alpacas. Aquí, amigo. But this one over here escaped. Qué bonita. ¿Está bien?
Sí, esto más, quería de recuerdo.
Sí, perfecto.
Ya, esto es de mí, mi regalo para mí.
Sí, sí, porque por tus hermanas.
No, o sea, de mí,
¿sí?
yo y tú,
Ah! She got me one of these for a gift. Gracias. Similares. Hey, gracias, amigos. Begonia has lived in Cusco her whole life. She's 18 years old, and the only person in her whole family who's gotten to go to Machu Picchu is her grandmother, who had an opportunity basically through another family member to get to go up, but neither of her sisters have been up, her mom hasn't been up, and her dad hasn't gotten the opportunity. So this is gonna be awesome. I'm excited. All right, we made it to the hotel. So Mayka, the lady you seen earlier, hooked it up. When she heard about this video, she said that she would give us 2 rooms for free. And Begonia has the suite. Let's see what it looks like. Huge bed. This place is huge. And the bathroom tour. You have a table in the bathroom. This is where you can eat dinner after you shower. Yeah? Mayka, you're the best. Thank you for this. And giving Begonia the suite is just awesome. Do I have a table? No mesa. This place is beautiful. There's a nice garden out here. A beautiful full patio area. Unfortunately, we got here when it's dark and we're leaving at 4:45 in the morning to catch the train. Okay, we made it in. so we made it on the train. It was a bit crazy this morning.
With your seat number, I don't know where it is.
But we're here. Gracias, amigo. If you don't speak Spanish, the quick clips of me conversing might fool you into believing that I can hold a deep conversation. But if you speak Spanish by this point, you know my Spanish isn't that great. It's good enough to get around, but not quite good enough to be a translator. Hola, tía. Because of that, I have to tell Begonia's story with these visuals and try to fill in the gaps with voiceovers. The truth is, our 48 hours together was filled with broken conversations, charades, and the occasional deer in the headlights look. At times it was uncomfortable and mentally exhausting, but it was 100% worth every moment. Look at the size of these papaya. Look at how big that is. Can you see? It's so hard to tell. That thing looks like a pumpkin. It's the biggest papaya I've ever seen, easily. So there are two main ways you can get up to Machu Picchu from Aguascalientes. You can walk, which is what we're gonna do, or you could take the bus, which is lame. The hike is about 2 hours. The bus ride, I think, is like 20 or 30 minutes. It's pretty quick, but we're gonna enjoy the hike. We started the ascent. ¿Está listo? We've been stopped several times starting this hike because of COVID, because you have to get like a certain time period where you're on the mountain and in Machu Picchu itself, so they try to avoid having everybody wait at the gate. So we had to wait like an hour at the beginning of this bridge, so we're ready to get to the top. Lame. You gotta earn Machu Picchu. If you're at Machu Picchu, at least take the stairs.
Stay that stairs.
I hear buses, and I see buses. We're close. Muy cerca. Good job. Hey, aquí. And we've officially made it into Machu Picchu. Definitely one of the best views I've ever seen. So our guide was just telling us that the king of Cusco, when he started to build this, really built it in exploration of the jungle. They were trying to expand towards the jungle and grow. Basically from Lima to Cusco, they had already moved from the coast and they were working their way to the jungle. That's why Machu Picchu is here. My friend right up here, he tried to trade me the hat for the camera. I almost went for it. I love finding ingenuity in other countries. This rock was here, so instead of trying to move it, just build around it and add the house. The condor was extremely sacred and important in this culture, and this is the head of the condor, the body, and then the wings. I just want to take a quick second to say thank you to Logan and Michelle. You're the only reason that this episode happened. All of these focused on the one episodes are all because you decide to give. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Sí, a la paca. ¿Qué tal, amigo? 8 billion to 1. Those are roughly the chances that Begonia and I would connect and explore Machu Picchu together. Now that drives the maximalistic side of my brain insane, because that means there are 7.999999 billion other people in the world that I could also bring to Machu Picchu with us. But that's exactly what this segment is about. It's about slowing down, connecting with one individual, and making a lasting one-on-one connection. In a world of abundance, it can feel extremely difficult to focus on one of anything, whether it's one relationship, one task, or one thought at a time. And although living with unlimited options seems to be the dream, I still believe there's incredible value to be found when you slow down and focus on the one. You have been amazing. Thank you so much.
All blessings, good lucky, enjoy the life, don't use drugs. That's the most important.
Gracias, thank you, por todo esto, que fue una experiencia muy bonita, ya que conocer Machu Picchu y pienso tomarlo como la primera maravilla que estoy visitando y visitar más.
Sí, de nada. And that's Machu Picchu. We're gonna wrap it up here, catch the train because we're running a little bit late, and get back to Cusco by tonight. Vamos!